So I want to start off by reading this message that got sent in to us, and I posted it. And I finally found somebody that gets me. So I copied it, of course, and pasted it to the page. So let me take a wee look. There we go. A fan wrote a message to the page. Man, it is so annoying to see fans and nerds all over the world getting satisfied with subpar superhero movies when what they can get is excellent stories straight from inspired from comic books. But for what that is, it's required that directors and story writers are allowed to think outside the box. One such sad case is of Mr. Zack Snyder. He thought of this out-of-the-box DC saga and was not thrashed for doing so. If the executives and fans had allowed to do him what he and his team wanted, the DCEU could have been amazing. We could have had a Justice League Part 1 and 2. You see, all my childhood I have read Batman and Justice League comics and watched the Justice League TV show. That was amazing. And the mere idea of a live action Justice League movie was effing amazing. I was thrilled. It was the first time this team was coming live action. It all went downhill. I really understand the pain you go through as a fan of DC. Just wanted to let you know that I appreciate the work you are doing. Keep up the good work. Well, that means everything. You know, that means everything. So I finally, I like to get people. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I got a comment, and I've said many times on my video channel that I'm biased. But what is being biased? What is the fundamental explanation of being biased? Is bias not a terminology that because you don't like anything that you're redeemed as being different? Is it because you just don't like something which a lot of other people do? Does that mean you're biased? I mean, we are allowed to like things. We are allowed to, we are allowed to like things. We are allowed to dislike them. And it just doesn't work for you. It just doesn't gel for what you are. So when you start putting down your critique over the way like Marvel movies handle themselves or how they're filmed, and because every Marvel film is just the same as the last, you know that you just don't like any of them. When you saw something like BVS or Man of Steel and it was a totally different kettle of fish, that is your flavour. That is your taste buds. It's got nothing to do with being biased. The only reason why I myself saying I'm biased is because I can't really give a good review over anything Marvel because I don't like them. That's why my fans, not my fans, God almighty, people that follow me or watch my videos, they're not going to grow very high because they want people that are so-called unbiased, which means for me, it's the pretending that they prefer Marvel and DC on the same level, which to me is impossible because you're going to like some characters from one side more than you do the other, so you prefer it. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I'm sticking to my guns. I know what I like. I know the comics that I like to read. So, for me to put down Marvel is not me being biased, it's just because it's my view. I don't like it. So biased is really a weird idea, a weird word, so to speak. Now, I've just shared this to my own page that I'll be using. I'll be using it quite a lot. I was meant to find something with James Cameron as well, and how the fact that he made all these movies and he didn't try to pester for an Oscar, and he didn't plan make 10 movies to be a high grossing film. So. But here we have, was it John Campea? Right? John Campea, DC Legends from Endgame Success 1. Put characters over action. Are you trying to tell me that Marvel movies are very character based when each character feels the same as the other? Light or dark subject matter make it fun. I've not once felt like a Marvel film was deep, nor did I feel that it was dark. And why should it be fun when it is dark, when you want something seriously said? Focus on the movie at hand. That's what most directors do, and that's their passion behind it. Story matters. Well, there we have it. We've had 10 years to tell a story which was ripped away from Zack Snyder's original idea of Justice League. Plan it out, one vision. Just don't just let directors do whatever they want. So they don't just do whatever they want. So, like, Zack Snyder had a plan, he had a vision, but the studio interfered. Is that something? And do we not want some sort of director's flavour or taste? So are you trying to tell us that to get an Endgame success, you've got to make about 10 movies that feel like the one movie or the one director that's making it, because it's the same ingredients that go into making the movie? It's just total bollocks. And to be honest, if that is how to make a DC film a success, then I wouldn't want it. I want every DC film to be a lovely surprise walking in and getting something different going out. Would I want the same flavour, the same theme, making a Shazam movie into making a Batman movie? No, I don't think so. And as I say, they're all going up against us. Marvel's a success, or it's beaten James Cameron. James Cameron that makes its success by his own merit, that doesn't pay studios or YouTubers or tries to tell everybody that his film deserves an Oscar. And he's actually went out and made all these films that feel different from the last one he's made. It is just ridiculous. What we've had with Marvel is just nothing but a TV series. A TV series with a season finale. And sadly enough, it looks like we're going to have another series. That, to me, will end superhero franchise. It should, because I am totally getting sick of it, and I'm a big, huge DC fan. I don't want to go to the movies and feel that the film, my DC superhero movie, felt like the last one. So call me biased, call me whatever you want. That is just my taste, and it's definitely not these 5 ingredients. My ingredient would be probably the opposite of everything here. And that's not being biased, that's just my taste. Thank you. DC Vigilante out. That's my truth.